Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Andrei Shevchenko, Jim. European Player of the Year, League winner, European champion, the top scorer in Italy on more than one occasion. It's an extraordinary list of achievements.
It certainly is. He really was the deadliest striker around. Absolutely lethal.
Goal scorer, match winner, national treasure. He is all of those things and much, much more. Ribery. What has ended up in no man's land. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he's burst through! Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's lofted through here. And that defending is unapologetically... Mbappe gets through on his own. Referee has just said play on. Applies the finish! Brilliant from Rafinha! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And Inter go in front. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Rafinha really has looked sharp, hasn't he? I get the feeling he fancies himself against this defence now.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Lam. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's hit it long. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Look at the space here. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And here's Barella. Nicely weighted ball. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Looking for the run. Now it's Rafinha. Here it is, crossed in. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Inter Milan with the corner, there first. And he's there to clear it. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi. Oh, important interception. Khan punts it upfield. Forwards and with intent. Eder Militao wins the duel this time. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And Shevchenko! What a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Messi plays it short. Milan with another corner. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And here's Ribery. So it's going to be another corner. So their 4th corner of the game. Messi goes short. Rummenigge! They're up to 5 corners now. Messi with the short one. Gabriel did well to stay calm there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Big chance! What a shooting chance! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
Oh no, what has happened here? He's got away. So much time and space here. Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Mbappe. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, he's got a side of... Shot a goal! He's scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And the shot! He scores! And he is just ripping it up!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think he's England's best all-round midfielder of his generation. A ball winner, great distributor, never stopped running, playmaker, and more than a decent finisher too. The only question is, where do you play him to make the most out of all of those talents?
Oh, he's burst through! Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's found a way through! That's a good ball out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it rolled! And it's come back out to him. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Barella, Van Bouten deals with that comfortably. And here's Barella. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Inter Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Hoisted in, he rises! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Barella, that has not gone well. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race. Oh, what has happened here? Alex, terrific header! That has been knocked clear. Roll is herring after that one. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Nicely weighted ball. Ryger goes long.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Neymar. Now it's Maradona. Ambitious ball here. That is a great pick out. And he's lost it. Shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And the shot! Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Maradona. He's being urged to shoot. Take Takes a shot! Goal! Simplicity itself.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Inter truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nice interception, well timed. And now they can spring out of defence. Raul tries a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. It's a searching pass.
Il quarto uomo indica 2
Nicely
minuti di
intercepted.
recupero.
Oh, super find. He's picked his way through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che potete partecipare all'iniziativa per uno stadio migliore. Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 7. Lascia il campo per il numero 13.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team.
Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Rijkaard. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Hernandez can get it clear. Now it's Raul. Oh, played right into his path. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Time and again they are repelled.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That has been cut short. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rijkaard. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Simple. Face to face with the keeper. Shot, surely! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Mbappe. Inter Milan, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Threads one in, and there's green grass ahead of him. Raul is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
It's a promising position. It's a mighty effort! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Viene sostituito con il numero 21, Messi.
Vitinha. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, cracking ball. Messi. Oh, shooting chance! That's another chance! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well-timed, excellent interception. And this is Maradona. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Vitinha. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. He's in plenty of space here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Paz. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Mbappe. He could be in here. And he's quick to snatch it back. Goes for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's picked it up out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 23, numero 17. Lasciano il campo per il numero 9, Hazard, il numero 20.
Corner number 3 coming up. Keeper's dealt with that. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's loose now and they want a decent chance!
Inter can certainly take credit for the way they've gone about their business here. This scoreline is inaccurately reflective.
Darren Fletcher, the final 5 minutes. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. He can run onto that, and he's managed to get free. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. So, third corner of the game. Oh, that one's going nowhere. Van Nistelrooy. Camavinga.
Ci saranno 3
Board
minuti di
shows there will
recupero.
be 3 extra minutes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Messi. Hazard. Played into the box. Played back in. A header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Really well taken goal. Deep into injury time! Some heroic goalkeeping. And the referee brings it to a close. Inter Milan were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways. But well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, we're on the way. Manchester United have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the 2 wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head.
Great chance! And that was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Manchester United with another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Backward it goes. That is lovely. It's a promising position. Now who's going to be first to this? Alexander-Arnold producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's found a way past. Barella. That's a cute ball. Neymar gets into a good position. Inter Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Batistuta. That's a shade optimistic. Rijkaard. And it's Vitinha. It's a searching pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Neymar. Looking for the run. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Neymar. He's found a way through. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
They've got a corner here. Manchester United have their third corner. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Cleared without complication. Van Bronckhorst. Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And Bronckhorst. Barella. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's managed to get for a terrific header. And that's caused a worry or two.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Barella. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's worked it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that looks a decent ball. He can run onto that, and he was quick to react. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Look at the space here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's shifting through the gears here. Eder Militao is there to clear. Caceres. That's been cut out, well played. The less said about that pass, the better. Couldn't squeeze it through. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Decent chance! He's scored!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
There will be 1 minute.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And there is the half-time whistle. There's no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution in progress.
And we're underway again.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Here comes the corner. Neymar. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, played through for the wide man. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's there to make the challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that could set him on his way. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just eases him off the ball. Great vision. Oh, important interception. And the shot! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put him.
Oh, what has happened here?
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
He's picked it, tries a shot! And that has fair fizzed. Inter Milan have their second corner now. Barella! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
The attendance for this match was 72,300.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. Turns and goes back. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he's picked it up out wide. And he shoots! Ryger gets it clear. And it's Barella. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Messi, and he's had it nicked away. Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And there's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, well measured. And it's made its way to him. Good ball, good take. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's a good run down the left. Ball driven towards the far post. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Barella. Played back in. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Inter Milan have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Now it's Messi. Cleared away. And now the breakaway.
Inter really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, smashing header! Really well taken goal. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the...
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Neymar, he's got away.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Neymar. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Number 7 coming on the field is number 14. Stojkovic.
Oh, what a
Added minute
climb!
has been indicated.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Deep into stoppage time. And he's being shifted off it. Engages and forces him off the ball. Can he get it through? He has found the way through. Barella. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was intense. An enjoyable contest that either could easily have won. Ultimately. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Inter.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of...
It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Ajax looking to pass their way through. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Eder Militao. Vitinha, that's an imaginative pass. Hazard moves wide and looking to get onto this. Ryger. And it's Rooney. Knocks it into space. Yamal gets into some space. Barella. That's Van Nistelrooy. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach.
Barella! Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Hazard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Yamal. Oh, this is a terrific one. Chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. Van Nistelrooy. That looks a cracking ball. Chance for a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Inter really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Batistuta can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He has found the way through. Looking for the run. They're urging him to shoot. Can he finish? Goal! Ajax! Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And he was alert to it. Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's there to belt it away. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. And here's Hazard.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Khan, in the context of the game, he must save it.
save from Khan.
He has missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Ajax have their second corner now. Can he get it through? And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Van Nistelrooy. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That has ended up in no man's land. Looking to play him in. Batistuta receives it in a good position here. Hazard. Batistuta tries to pass it through. That looks a good ball through. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that looks a decent ball. Has a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Khan trying to keep... Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Hazard. And this is Rooney. And he's straight offside. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Mbappe. Vitinha. And this is Hazard. Caught offside that time. Barella. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Van Nistelrooy. It's a good foot in there. Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to play it through. Well, they could break here. Van Nistelrooy. Now this could be a chance. And that has left him in a heap. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Hazard. Eder Militao concedes a free kick for that. Belletti, played into the body, he gets big, in for the pieces, and yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Ajax are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And the finish! He scored! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
He's having a shot! Goal! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them.
Real chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, that was vital. Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Van Nistelrooy. And he's on his way. And the shot! Just wouldn't stay down for him. Ajax choosing to make the first change.
Number 21, Alvarez. Number 7, Hazard. Number 10, Rooney.
Isco.
Number 19,
Passing is crisp and sharp.
On the field.
Ljungberg.
Number 20, Darwin Núñez.
Seen that early.
Number
Used a
27,
certain sixth sense.
Serginho.
Cherki.
Number 11, Isco.
Mbappe.
Number 17.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply...
Oh, great header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And here's Núñez. He's found the way through. Decent chance! He has done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing.
Ajax have a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Inter Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And they can counter here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in. He can run onto that. Chance! It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Substitution for Ajax, number 9.
Ajax are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Isco. Now it's Darwin. Oh, Red, nice interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, what has happened here? Delivered across. And this is Isco. And a chance! Oh, denied at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe, and he shoots! Keeper always had the measure of that. Corner number 2 then. And the ball's come loose here. And now a sudden chance to counter.
6 added minutes have been indicated.
Inter Milan have their third corner. This could be their final throw of the dice. Corner number 4 coming up here. Messi goes short. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, look at that. Goes for a shot! Cherki has found the net here, of course. Takes aim and crosses. And the keeper gets his hands on it. He's had it taken off him.